All right, yes, thank you very much for staying with us and for joining us once again. It's always a pleasure to have you here on this channel, Sports 7GH. Now, we are going to talk about the sports minister, Mustafa Yusuf. Charlie, if we were in any serious country, the president of Ghana, President Akufo-Addo, would have sacked the sports minister by now for some comments he has made about the Black Stars and about the World Cup 2022 we are going to bring you the details and we'll speak our mind on that. Let me hear your thoughts and views in the comment section, whether you agree with us or not. As well, we will be talking about Alexander Jiku. He had an injury some weeks ago. There is an update on that, and we are going to bring you here in this particular video. Do well to subscribe to the channel if this is your first time watching us on this channel. For a lot more fantastic Black Stars videos, exclusive content, and updates, do well to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and select all. Like this video and do well to leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much once again for joining us. Now, Alexander Jiku is a fantastic Black Stars defender who got injured in a French League 1 game for Strasbourg when they were playing against Toulouse. Yes, he got injured. We didn't know the extent of the injury, but today it has been reported that Alexander Jiku is back at the training grounds, training very well, and he might be ready for the weekend games that will be coming on in the French League for Strasbourg. So it is a good news for the senior national team, the Black Stars, because if you look at the time he got injured and the number of days left for the World Cup to come on, then indeed it was going to be a very bad news to have Alexander Jiku ruled out of the World Cup, but we didn't get that news. He's back at training and he's doing very well for himself, and so let's see how things go for Alexander Jiku. Now let's move straight to the sports minister's issue. The sports minister has been speaking, and before we bring you the main issue that he needs to be sacked for, let's talk about the fact that he said that the Ghana Black Stars players will receive $100,000 as appearance fee, yes, and then winning bonuses. In fact, he said that whatever the Black Stars players received in 2014 World Cup as appearance fee and winning bonus will be the same amount they will be getting in 2022 World Cup, because those because there are economic challenges in Ghana right now. Things are not so good, and so therefore they will not increase anything for the senior national team, the Black Stars players, and so they will be receiving exactly the same amount they received in the 2014 World Cup. And look, that would have been a very good news. Okay, I'm sure you agree with me. That could have been a very good news. But you see, the problem is that $100,000 in 2014 is not the same as $100,000 today. $100,000 in 2014 or $100,000 today is more than 4 times or even 5 times $100,000 in 2014, and that makes it very, very bad for us. And people wanted him to reduce it and all of that, but I think that it is not so much of a bad news, or it's not so much of something we can't handle. $100,000 is cool, and the players, this petty dollars is not what is going to feed them. They have their own money over there, so it's good that we reward them as they play for Ghana. But this is the main issue I have with the sports minister. I don't know if you agree with me. The sports minister has said that he will not tell Ghanaians the budget we are sending to the 2022 World Cup. No way will Ghanaians know the budget we are sending to the 2022 World Cup, and that he will go to the World Cup and then spend the budget, spend whatever they want to spend, and then when they come back, they will come and tell Ghanaians what they've spent. He says that, look, where they reach in the World Cup is dependent determines what amount of money they will spend at the World Cup, and so therefore Ghanaians can't know the budget for the 2022 World Cup. Yes, and I don't understand. If we were in any serious country, the president would have sacked the minister for that comment made, and it is very simple, because The finance minister is obliged by the constitution to present to Ghanaians before the year starts, and even in the middle of the year and at the end of the year. So before the year starts and in the middle of the year, the budget for the whole country. It is obliged by the constitution. And so the finance minister goes to parliament and he does that for the whole Ghanaian populace, the country, to get the budget of the country. In the middle of the year, if there are some changes he wants to make, he comes back and then he makes that. So how can a sports minister, somebody who reads the constitution and knows that, look, even at the top level, even at the highest level, which is the central government, it is obliged that you let Ghanaians know the budget for the next fiscal year. And then you tell the followers of the Black Stars, you tell the country, Ghanaians, who are taxpayers of the Black Stars, whose money you are going to spend on the Black Stars. You tell them that, look, you don't need to know the amount of money we will go and spend. But then if we go and we, after finish spending, then we come and tell you that this is what we spent. Well, what kind of an insult is that? If we were in any serious country, the finance minister would be sacked for these comments made. Yes, just for these comments. Because you have to follow the footsteps of the constitution. Yes, the constitution is not saying that every time the Black Stars is going out, we should know the budget of the Black Stars. That is fine. But if the finance minister is supposed to do something like that at the central level, it tells you that every department, every ministry underneath the finance minister or underneath the government is supposed to let us know the budget for a particular or a big tournament like the FIFA World Cup, the 2022 World Cup. Senegal brought their World Cup their budget some few days ago, saying that they will spend around, yes, of course I'll give you the exact figure in this particular video, but somewhere around $20 million or so. But it depends whether they progress. If they progress above the group stages, they will spend more than $10 million or so. And if they do not, so they've budgeted for everything. So why can't Ghanaians also have the same thing and tell us that, look, if we reach the group stage, this is the amount of money we are going to spend. If we go beyond the group stage, this is the amount of money we are going to spend. And then you come and tell us that, look, we need not to know. For me, I think that it is my candid opinion that if we were in any serious country, the president, the sports minister would have been sacked by the president Akufo-Addo. Let me hear your thoughts and views in the comment section about this content we brought you here. Do well to like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and select all. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section. Definitely, I'll see you